Hey guys, I am back for another video. We are swatching again my entire makeup collection, and today's video is going to be swatching all of my bullet type lipsticks. We're going to save liquid lips and lip glosses for another video just because I have so much stuff. But why don't we go through, swatch all my actual lipsticks so we can compare some dupes and see what's going on. I have pulled out all of my bullet lipsticks, as you can see here. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and just like last time, I'm gonna swatch them on my arm. So let's take some of these out. First of all, I have the Lipstick Queen Frog Prince lipstick, which is actually one of those like color changing lipsticks. So this one has a green bullet, as you can see, and it swatches to a really nice like pink color. So there you go. It might develop a little bit more as it comes in contact with my skin, but for the most part it just ends up being a really nice, pretty like translucent rose or my lips but better type of color. Next I have this MAC and Nicki Minaj, I guess, collab. This is Nicki's Nude, and it's just a very nudie pink color, as you probably could have guessed from the title. Really gorgeous. It's quite fair on me, but it still has a good amount of color, so it's a very flattering lipstick, and it's kind of got like a nice glossy finish on it, so I really love that one. Next, I wasn't sure if I should include this with the bullets or the lip glosses, but we'll just get it over with now. This is from NARS. This is the Orgasm Afterglow Lip Balm. And honestly, I'm not huge on any of the NARS products for lips that I've tried so far, but you can see it swatches very nicely. I just feel like it kind of sits on top of your lips and doesn't like fully sink in. But these next couple of lipsticks are from ColourPop. These are the Velvet Blurs. They came in a set of nudes, and so we're gonna start with Slow Dance. A gorgeous kind of brown burgundy color. Next we have Come On Clover, which is more of like a wine shade. Next I've pulled out Virgo Moon from that same collection. It's almost just like a lighter, more slightly pastel version of the first one. Look how beautiful that bullet is. The next one from that collection is called Oasis. This one was in my top 10 beauty picks of 2020 if you haven't yet watched that video. Just a very corally, bright pink that reads a nice bright pink on my complexion. And finally we have Bloom to Bloom, which is another very nudie shade, and it looks quite almost like grayish in the bullets, but it's definitely got enough color that I can still wear it without looking like foundation lips. So another successful ColourPop lipstick there. Next I have a couple of lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury. Walk of Shame, and you can notice the interesting bullet shape on these lipsticks, and also very beautiful retro packaging. So here's Walk of Shame. Again, just a beautiful everyday type of color. And then here is a classic cult product. This is Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, and look how similar it is to Nicki's Nude almost. Finally, I have a couple bullets from the old Bite Beauty lipsticks. I'm pretty sure they don't even make these anymore, these bullets. But this is the color Chai, which I got as a Sephora sample a million years ago. Beautiful color, not too similar to anything else I own. Maybe slightly similar to Walk of Shame, or again, Virgo Moon is just like everything here. And this one will definitely be unique. This one is Squid Ink from Bite Beauty. It looks like a black bullet, but it's actually a deep navy color. How gorgeous is that? I definitely want to still do a 12-hour wear test just to kind of like archive this product, so I need to get on that. Anyway, here's the first round of all of my lipstick swatches. Now I think I'm gonna just take them all off and let's start over with a fresh arm. Let's swap out this tray for this tray here. And let's get swatching here, starting with a couple of little mini Tom Ford. First we have True Coral. Again, another beautiful, super glossy color, so pigmented. We also have color 16, Scarlet Rouge. Just a little bit deeper and a little bit more red. Let's move on to a couple of different reds. This is Fair Neutral 2. This is from Tone Beauty, which is a Canadian brand. And this is supposed to be the perfect red for my complexion. I will link my full review of this lipstick up in the corner if you want to check it out. But for now, let's just swatch it. And honestly, it's like a pretty cherry type of red. It is quite similar to Scarlet Rouge. I would say those two are similar enough that I could probably discard one of them, but let's keep going first. Next up we have Besame. This is just the classic C208 Besame Red. That is beautiful. Again, very similar to these other colors. Next, I have another little ColourPop collection. This is the Sophia Nygaard collection, and we're starting with the color Fred. You see, this is a very deep, beautiful red color, very gothy. The next color in this collection is called Screamer. Another matte color. And this one is like a very deep brown, burgundy, Bordeaux, but like way more intense. Next we have a berry color. This is Berry Me in lipsticks, and this is a cream finish. Very beautiful. I probably don't wear this one enough. I should get into it more often. After that, we have Bikini Bottom, another nudish color. This is also a cream formula. This one we're getting more into like foundation lips type of territory. Followed by Mrs. Norris, another cream. It's pretty much the exact same color, but deeper. And then the last in this little series is called Brucey, and this is another dark matte. This is kind of a bluey green color, but another very unique type of color. Another very dark color. This is Perversion from Urban Decay in a Comfort Matte formula. And as you can see, it is just a pure true black. Gotta have one of those in your collection, am I right? And finally, a Mega Matte. This is the color 714, which I get complimented when I wear this color all the time. Right there. Beautiful. Let's see how similar it is to, I think it's pretty much an exact dupe for the Besame Red. Very, very, very similar. But there you go, my second round of lipsticks. Let's take these guys off. And let's swap out these two trays. Alright, so here we have some randoms. We have some Givenchy, we have some MAC, we have some one-offs, some more ColourPop, and some Fenty Beauty. So let's start with these ColourPop bullets. This one is a matte color called Aftershock. Here we have a matte called Brink. I have two copies of this Ziggy color, a mini and a full size, which is pretty hilarious. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter the mini. Let's swatch Ziggy. Another beautiful, almost terracotta brown. This is Cookie. And this one is called Cami. Oh, it's just a beautiful pink. I have two other super long bullets. This is from Kaja Beauty. Heart Melter in 05 Honey Bunny. Gorgeous color, very similar to this guy from ColourPop, but a little bit more glossy. And this is If Only from Hourglass with this beautiful bullet. Also very reminiscent to this color from ColourPop. This guy is actually a liquid lip, so he shouldn't be in this collection. This is Encre Interdit 08. Not sure if that's the name of the color or what, but I'm just gonna swatch it here because I know I'm gonna declutter this guy. Just a very dark, almost purpley brown, but I really don't enjoy wearing the formula, so this one I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if I bought this on its own or if it was like a gift with purchase or something, but just something about it, the smell and the formula, I'm not crazy about it, so I'm gonna let go of this guy. Next, another Givenchy color. This is Rouge Interdit in 6Y01. It's a beautiful bright pink, like Barbie pink. I also have this, the bullet looks like a very dark charcoal. This is another Rouge Interdit vinyl lipstick. I'm not sure if it's color 16 or what. It's another one of those color changing lipsticks. So the bullet looks black, but when you actually swatch it, it ends up turning another like light pink type of color. And this one here is another little Givenchy color changing lipstick, La Rouge Perfecto, and this is in 01 Perfect Pink. And it's pretty much the same story. It just has a slight pink tint to it. Let's take a second to reset once more. Next, how about we go through and swatch all these Fenty Beauty colors. These are the Mademoiselle lipsticks, and this one is in Dragon Mammy. Beautiful matte colors. Next is the color Tiger Teeny. Beautiful vivid orange. Next we have Pumpkin Orange, which is really gross on me. It's a very like bright yellow, and I just cannot wear this without mixing it with something else. Next here is Thick, which is a My Lips But Better. Beautiful color, very flattering on me. Followed by I Quit, a great color if you plan on quitting your job. There you go, feel a little extra empowered. A very true brown color, I would say. Here we have Flamingo Acid, a very just wine type of color. Next we have Turk and Caicos. Beautiful green color. And finally we have Effin' Black, which is a soft, smooth black color. What a cute little set. Let's swatch a couple more while I've got my wrist out here. This is from MAC Cosmetics. This is the Lip Tensity lipstick in Hellbore. And it is purple. This one is my Caligimai Rose lipstick, which I'm not sure if I meant to declutter this one or not, but this is a color changing lipstick again. Very similar to that Givenchy Perfect Pink color where it just has a slight hint of pink to it. The big draw is just how beautiful that bullet is. This is my first ever lipstick from It Cosmetics. This is a matte in Stellar. Very beautiful, very reminiscent of 714 from Urban Decay or the Besame Red. Then that just leaves 3 other tiny sample size lipsticks. Russian Red from MAC, very classic color. Very similar. We have Ruby Woo, a much brighter, almost more like neon type of red color. And finally, I have this little bullet from Bare Minerals, and I don't actually know what color this one is. Doesn't have a sticker or anything on it, so we'll just swatch it. It is a very beautiful color though. And there you go, there's that set. I really do want to go through and find some dupes for some of these colors. So I think that's what we're going to do next. And these swatches are going to be a lot more messy, just so I can just quickly kind of go through and make some quick culling decisions to sort of reduce the amount of makeup I will have at the start of 2021. So when I'm making purchases for this channel in the future, I can make a more informed decision of what my collection might be missing. I think first I want to go through the nudes and just see if there are any super similar nudes, starting with the colors that I kind of love best. So let's start with Walk of Shame, followed by Pillow Talk, because I just love these bullets. I love the packaging. If I could hold on to these two lipsticks, I would love to. Let's also keep Nicki Minaj's Nicki Nude, because it's so beautiful. It's definitely in my like regular rotation. Oasis, as discussed, just beautiful in rotation color. Kaja one, definitely a regular. Again, it's pretty similar to Walk of Shame, but a little bit more glossy, so I'd be happy keeping both of those. Hourglass, if only color, because again, another beautiful bullet. Again, very similar. I'd say that's pretty much an exact dupe. So I think between the Hourglass and the Charlotte Tilbury, I'm actually going to keep the Hourglass just because I love this packaging. This Walk of Shame color I also actually got for free from Sephora, so maybe this one can go into the a friend wants to try it pile because it's not very used up yet. Let's try Bloom to Bloom. And we have Virgo Moon once more. And Virgo Moon and Pillow Talk are pretty similar, honestly. So I think maybe Virgo Moon will go in the maybe discard pile. This is Bikini Bottom. Again, a very similar color to Bloom. I think between the two of them, I'll hold on to Bikini Bottom because it's more of a cream formula. So I think that's a little bit more flattering, especially in the winter. Here is Thick from Fenty, and another very close one to Pillow Talk. I do like the formula of this one. I feel like it's a little bit less drying. So I'm going to hold on to both of them, knowing that the formula is like different enough to justify that. Here is Cami. And Cami is pretty close to Walk of Shame in that Hourglass color. So I think I'm good to declutter this one. Here is Aftershock, and Aftershock is pretty unique. If anything, it's maybe somewhat similar to Oasis from ColourPop, but I think it's just a little bit more like cool toned. So I think I'm good to hold on to that. There is Cookie, and again, you can see it's very similar to Bikini Bottom, close enough that I don't need to hold on to both of them, especially considering how infrequently I wear these types of colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and discard that one. And finally, here is Brink, and this one is a very good dupe for this one. I don't think I need to hold on to. That leaves us with Chai, which is old enough that I should probably throw it out anyway. But yeah, this is definitely pretty much a perfect dupe for Walk of Shame. So I'm just gonna let this one go. I guess I could also swatch that Bare Minerals color, but this one actually looks pretty unique. So I think I'm gonna hold on to this guy, even though I have no idea what color it is. Let's quickly do all the color changing lipsticks because I'm pretty sure I do not need 4. Starting with Frog Prince again. I'm pretty sure this will be the one I keep because I want to do a 12-hour wear test on it, and it's a very comfortable formula. Let's do this Caligime. I think it's just a little bit brighter than the lipstick prints. This is Barbie Doll Powder, in case I hadn't said it before. Let's compare that with the Perfect Pink from Givenchy. I think that's going to be more similar to Lipstick Queen Frog Prince. And the black one from Givenchy. I don't know, it's just such a, it's almost like purple looking, hey? I guess it is pretty similar to the frog prints. So I think I'm gonna hold on to the Calijame and the Lipstick Queen, and I can pass these two on, or they're probably old enough to chuck as well. I pretty much know I'm gonna hold on to True Coral and this bright pink color from Givenchy just because they're pretty unique in my collection. I also know I don't have anything similar at all like this MAC purple color. But speaking of that Tom True Coral, maybe we should just give that a quick swatch in comparison to the coral color I have from Fenty Beauty. That was Dragon Mommy. And although they're very similar color, they have very different finishes, so I think I'm good keeping both of those too. I also know I don't have anything like Tiger Teeny or Pumpkin Rose, which even if they're not super flattering on me, I'd love to hang on just because they're so unique in my collection. Let's quickly swatch Turks and Caicos from Fenty Beauty and compare that with Brucey from ColourPop. And similar tones, but one is much darker. And just for the heck of it, let's swatch Squid Ink in there too. I'm pretty sure these are all 3 keepers. Beautiful, unique. I have 2 very similar browns. I have Miss Norris and I Quit from Fenty. So let's just do a quick comparison. Oh, those are so similar. I think for these two, I'm probably going to hold on to the Sophia Nygaard just because I think I'll get more product there. And it's just a little bit less matte, which is kind of on trend right now. 2 black colors, Effin' Black from Fenty. I mean, to be fair, they are pretty much dupes for each other, but I am still going to hold on to both of them just because I like having some nice dark options, and they might play a little bit differently when layering with other lipstick, so they're both going to make the cut. So I think now I just need to go through my reds and my berry colors, and then this little swatching everything declutter will be pretty much done. So let's move on. So starting with the reds, again, this is the color from It Cosmetics, and the only thing I hate about it is it doesn't fit nicely in these lipstick holders. So I probably will hold on to it because I haven't tested it or worn it on my lips at all yet, but that definitely makes it higher up on the chopping block to go. Let's compare that with Fred. Definitely a different color there, much deeper. Gonna hold on to that one. Rouge Inter D. Similar, but you know what? I think they're different enough to hold on to both of them. 714. Okay, 714 and Rouge Inter D, I think, are a little bit more similar. Different formula again, but yeah, I think that's definitely close enough that I'm going to pass on Scarlet Rouge, Tone Cosmetics. And again, I think that's probably similar enough that I don't need to hold on to this one. It's also getting kind of up there in age. There is Besame Red, again, very similar to that first one we swatched. But I definitely want to hold on to this one just because the bullet's so beautiful. I love Besame, so I'm going to break some rules and keep that one. Here we have Russian Red again. Different enough there. Okay, I think it's pretty similar, just a more matte formula. So you know what, I think I'm gonna hold on to that one too, just because it is a different formula. Let's finish off with Ruby Woo, which is just like Besame Red, but a much drier formula. I don't know if it's just this little like sample lipstick or what, but it's such a dry formula that I think I will pass on this one. All right, finally that leaves our berry / dark brown tones. That's Ziggy from ColourPop. I think it'd be sort of comparable to Slow Dance from ColourPop. And yeah, they are pretty close. I think they're different enough to hold on to both of them though. But honestly, I've never reached for Ziggy before, so I think I'll let that one go. Here's Bury Me in Lipstick. Compare that to Come On Clover. Again, pretty similar. Let's compare a few more here. Again, very similar to Bury Me in Lipstick, so I might actually just hold on to Bury Me in Lipstick and let Flamingo Acid go. And finally Screamer, which is definitely unique. So when it comes down to it, which one do I prefer? The Velvet Blur or the Cream? They're so similar. I think I'm gonna go with the Cream formula. Oh my god, well I think that was a pretty fierce culling of the lipstick collection. So let's go ahead and put everything back that I am holding on to. I'm downsizing my collection by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, maybe about 16 colors, which is pretty good because it was getting like crazy too many colors. So here we are again. This time I think I'm gonna try organizing them by color, which is not something that I frequently do, but let's give it a try. Put the berries in next. This one does have to go over here, unfortunately. Maybe we can put some of the really crazy colors next to it. Some of the dark browns. Actually, maybe we can put the blues. It's too bad these ones don't fit in there, but I don't know. I guess we'll put all the Fenty standing up in here. Plus this guy. Plus this guy. Is this guy gonna fit? No. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. We have the nudes. Color changing. This one also has to go over here. Got coral. Oh, there's the very bright pink. And I guess we'll move this brown back here. Should we go like that? Yeah, so tidied that up very well. I have a nice range of options, plus I have some space to expand, which is amazing. So there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me today for swatching my entire lipstick collection. That was actually very satisfying, a lot of fun. I was looking forward to lipstick out of all of my makeup products. Join me next time. We'll probably do liquid lips and lip glosses, which will probably be a little bit quicker. But again, thanks for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye!